Hello everybody, welcome back to Jack on a Journey. I don't know what that was about, I have no idea. My name is Jack, and today we are starting off the league season. Finally, finally starting the league season. We haven't played just the one competitive game since you were last with us, and 3 friendlies. The competitive game, it was the cup game, and it was a team like a league below us or 2 leagues below us. We lost 2-1. We're out the cup, so we can concentrate on the league now, so that's fine. Really annoying. Leoson getting a goal in that game, and Mehic getting sent off, which is unfortunate. That kind of killed off the game for us when he got sent off. Didn't really come back from that, unfortunately. But today, we are playing this team. And Vider, I'm going to say, Vider. Shall I go? Shall I? No. We're going to stick with this formation because it seems to be doing well. We have lost against that other team, but whatever. 2 on the bounce now. We've lost in competitive games, but we'll get over it. We'll win today. We've made a transfer, as you can see there. I think 1 person came in, 1 person came out. 2 people left, 1 on loan. 2 people left, 1 on loan and 1 on free. What's his name? Paul Steinson I don't think you ever saw him play centre midfielder or striker, was he? I can't remember. He's a striker. 5 finishing says it all, really. Orna Palm Christiansen was the guy that came in, centre midfielder at the start of the season for free. We just sent him out on loan because he was never going to play. But we have brought in Stefan Spasic, a Serbian centre midfielder. Can also play centre back, which is great, but he can also play CDM and cam, so perfect in my eyes. Decent little player, like I said, Serbian. So he's 2.5 star, 3.5 star, and he looks good. He's played in Iceland for a fair while. He knows the language and whatnot. He's played a fair few games in his time as well, which is excellent. He's for a 26-year-old. 26. He's been about a bit, like, to say the least. But he has, like I said, he's played in Iceland for a fair number of years. This is not the highest he's been to, but he played with Hugin in this league a few seasons back. He played 18 games, and then they kind of just dropped out of obscurity, it seems. So that's good, isn't it? But he's with us. He's gonna be in and around the first team, I would say, and hopefully, fingers crossed, he proves to be a good purchase. But this is the team we're going with today against that team. Olofsson in goal, Gunnarsson, Sakiri, Goodmanson, Nilsson at the back, Christiansen, Spasic and Gudjonsson in midfield, and then Veal, Olsen and Marcelo up front. I'm putting Olsen on the right wing instead of Leoson because Leoson is injured, I believe. He pulled his hamstring, so he's out for a little bit. I've also changed the numbers of the squad as well. So everyone's got a 1, it was like 1 to 23, I think the number system went. As you saw there, I think Spasic got the 23 or 24 number. So everyone's sorted out. I made a spreadsheet of who would start games, you know, in their positions. So they got 1 to 11, which, thankfully, that's all I want. I don't want the striker being number 6 or something stupid like that. It hurts me a little bit. It hurts me. I don't know why we just came straight to the team talk, but we did. Okay. Come on, lads. Show me what we can do. I should really do... Until I learn the language, I should really let the assistant manager do the team talks. Because it just never really works when I do them. But this is the start of the league campaign for us. Some teams have already... This is their 2nd game, or they've already played 2 games. How's that fair? I don't know where this team is supposed to be finishing the league. We are predicted to finish 2nd, though. I will, in fact, I think I should show you that now. So we were predicted to finish 2nd, but it's gone down to 4th now. So, to be fair, 4th, 2nd, not much difference. To be fair, this team are predicted to finish 2nd from bottom, 500 to 1. So I wish I didn't see that. To be fair, because now I'm expecting a win, and the team we're playing later are 750 to 1. Both promoted sides. Oh, if we don't get 6 points, we're going to look like right idiots, aren't we? Right, finally got a highlight. 23 minutes in. Christiansen's got the ball from there, throw in to Spasic, to Gudjonsson. has a shot and it's just gone wide. Decent effort there. We haven't had a shot on target yet, but we've had more of the shots. They had that free kick, obviously, earlier in the game. But we seems to be having a lot of shots from long range, it seems. They've got a free kick now, which we've cleared. Albertson plays out to Poulsen, and Spasic even gets the tackle in, which is fantastic. It's what he's in the team for. But this team, still not going to say their name. I've got the ball at Fazin, hits the side netting, and it's still 0-0 even. And we need to get a goal there. Can we get a goal from this corner? Johnson whips it into Sakurai, hits the post or the bar. We're getting close. We're getting close. We've had a shot on target, which is fantastic. Another corner. Good Johnson whips it in again, but Johnson in goal has collected the ball. And we need to get boys back here. The keeper just decided to give us the ball back, not even aim for the guy who was up front for them. Fine by me. Goodmanson finds Good Johnson. Can he play it out to Olsen? He finds Nilsson instead. Same wing, don't matter. Olsen to Spasic to Christiansen. I've got a feeling about Spasic that he's just going to be a good player for us. Not exceptional, but a solid player. Maybe even get like a 7 rating or something. Christiansen fires wide, and how we haven't scored yet is beyond me, but we're getting closer. We're getting closer. Another highlight there. Nilsson to Good Johnson. Nilsson and Good Johnson seem to be finding each other a lot. They seem to like each other in that little role there, in that right-hand side. Christian, though, has picked up the ball. Christiansen picked up the ball, has a shot, and has the keeper tipped it over the bar there? He has, indeed. Decent little save there from the keeper. We've had 11 shots, but only 2 on target. No clear-cut chances or half chances or anything like that. And that looks like it was a free kick anyway. So, Veals just picked up an injury just before half-time. That's annoying. Right, Olsen is a natural left winger. He's more of an inside forward, though. We haven't got, because Thingy's injured. Who's the guy? I still don't know my players. Right, I picked the right one. That's fine. He can play right midfield. He's more of a right midfield, but he can play right wing, so that's fine. Let's change you into an inside forward on attack then. And we'll swap these two over in midfield, just so we don't have the centre attacking midfielder on attack getting in the way, if anything, because we don't want that. We don't want that at all. And we'll put the winger on support, so we don't have a bit. We can have a bit of an underlap going on, which seems perfectly fine to me. Why couldn't you wait just for a half time? That's annoying, but it's fine. Right, I don't know why all the numbers have popped up like that. We're dominating the game. Injuries are in fault. Right, let the assistant do it. He can get a reaction out of them either. That's brilliant. Right, second half. Let's try and get some more shots, which I need to change the thing so we can see. Is long shots a stat on that thing? I assume it is. We need to get it up to see how many long shots we're having, because we need to keep an eye on that if it is a problem. Customize long shots. There we go. Anything else you want on the stats as well, just let me know and I'll stick it in, because you know, I like to pick my stats, but if someone else wants to see how many throw-ins we've had, I'll stick it in there. It's fine by me. But we had another chance there, but it wasn't anything in particular in our end. We're playing much better. In fact, we're playing that much better. I'm going to go attacking to see if we can actually get that goal. 65 minutes in, we're going to make a substitution. Anyone tired? No, Marcelo really hasn't impressed me since coming in. He's obviously had that one good game in that 9-2 win where everyone had a good game, but he just doesn't seem like a striker who can play up front on his own. I don't know if that's because I've not got the role right, but Marcelo's just a poacher anyway. He can't do anything else, so it's a bit worrying, but we'll have to see what happens. Right, we got a highlight here. Albertson on the ball. And is that Spasic? He's getting sent off on his debut. My God. Probably should have taken him off, shouldn't I? That's probably my bad. Let's not have you on attack then. Let's have you deep line playmaker on support, because that's what you seem to like. I think Olsen can play up front, can't he? I'm thinking going like a 4-3-2-1. It probably does mean taking this guy back off, but I'm sure he'll be fine with that. Florison can come on. Oh, ruined everything. Ruined everything. Yeah, we'll do that. And then Olsen, yeah, you can be a deep line forward, mate. You seem to like that just about. Oh, I do apologise, poor Steinson. You haven't been on for too long, like 10 minutes, but we had to do something. I'm going to drop it back to positive because as long as we keep a clean sheet now, it's all we can do. But Good Johnson's got a free kick here, saved by the keeper. How many long shots have we had? 11 long shots out of 19. You can see where it's all going wrong now. Sakira plays it out to Good Johnson once again. Tries to whip it in, but can't quite get the ball in. And we've got 5 minutes to go to try and find a winner, and I don't think it's going to come. Annoying, but we just have to make sure you win the next game against Vidar, because if we're having this many long shots in the next game as well, it's making me a little bit worried. But we got a man sent off and we still didn't concede, which is just about okay, I would say. Just about. The assistant manager wants me to sympathise. No, it wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough. Right, let's go to the next game. It's not too far away, and we shall hopefully get 3 points. Right then, we are back in action. A couple of enforced changes, obviously because we all got the injury and Spasic got the suspension. Annoying. So we brought in Benedict, obviously Benedictson, but I kept on calling him Benedict. So we've changed it to Benedict now. And Paul Steinson's coming on the right hand side, moving Olsen onto the left. It's not great that our two best wingers are now injured, but what can you do? What can you do? That's the hand that we've been dealt, if you will. But we're going up against this Vidar team, who, like I said, I need to come forward a little bit. Come on. Like I said, they were also another promoted side with the last team we played. So if we get 2 draws, that's a horrendous start to the season, in my opinion. Coming up against 2 promoted, that is weird tactic. 4-1-3-1-1. Very, very narrow. Okay, we're matching them in midfield, in the midfield 3, so that's fine. A team such as ours should be, someone's motivated. Goodmanson is motivated. That's what I like to see. But they did win their first game. I don't know who they were playing, but they did win their first game. So very, very interesting in that regards. They must have played maybe either one of Solfus or Leichner, but I don't know if they're playing today. I'm not too sure. But we need to beat them no matter what. Egan has got a free kick here. He fires it wide. I'm already worried. I'm already worried. Once again, we're having a lot of shots, but none on target. And they've got Brino, who I believe I was trying to come in at right back, and he was a very, very good right back. Extremely good. A Brazilian right back. Him and Marcelo were going to have a great little partnership. But he wanted far too much money. But this team, the newly promoted team, obviously can afford them because they're not hundreds of thousands of pounds in debt. So, brilliant. Right, I'm going to have to change something because work ball in the box, is that going to stop them from having long shots? Because 11 shots with only 1 on target is absolutely ridiculous. Only the 4 shots are long shots, but still. Come on, boys. We need to up this shots on target rate. Nelson whips into Olsen, and it's just gone wide. We're just not getting any luck at the moment, and kind of blaming Marcelo for it because he's our star man, and he's just not doing anything. That is half time. Then it's still 0-0. We still haven't had anything on target. I'm gonna go serve. I'm not happy. I don't want to keep saying that I'm not happy with their performances because, like, we're dominating games. We're just not getting the shots on target, which is just hurting me. But we're getting there now. We're a couple of shots this half, and they've all been on target, so fantastic. Gunnarsson with the throw and finds Benedict, whips in, but he can't find anyone. Back to Gunnarsson on this left-hand side, finds Benedict, to Gudjonsson, to Paul Steinsson, and he should be scoring there. He should be scoring. I feel like Leoson would have scored easily there. But we're an hour in. It's still 0-0. Please don't be another 0-0. Please. Gudjonsson's just picked up another injury. We're getting flashed. Brilliant. We're getting what's the word? I don't know the word. It's not flat. He was our best player on the day as well. Fantastic. Oh, I can't remember words. We're getting shafted with injuries. It's all going wrong already. It's all going wrong. We're hundreds of thousands of pounds in debt. Oh dear. Marcelo can't win a header. Christiansen, I don't know what the keeper was doing, but we've gone 1-0 up. It's all happy now. We're all happy and jolly. Christiansen gets his second goal of the season. Olsen tried to find Marcelo, I believe, but the defender won the header instead. It somehow fell to Christiansen, and the keeper was terribly out of position, and we found ourselves 1-0 up. Perfect. Right, but we are coming up to the 70th minute. We've caused an injury now, so good. We got a highlight here. Nilsson on the ball after the keeper kicked it up to him. Christiansen finds Paul Steinsson, finds Nilsson. Can we get a second? This would be a perfect time to get a second to kind of like demotivate them a little bit more. Nilsson to Christiansen. Can we get the ball in the box? Play it out all the way out here. Florison out. All we need to do is get it to the right back. Benedict, and there we go, finally. Nilsson, can he get the ball in? He runs into the box. Paul Steinsson gets the goal. First goal for the club, maybe? I'm not too sure, but the first goal of the season, definitely. And ever since we put work ball into the box, we've had a lot more shots on target, and we finally got a couple of goals. Great little first-time effort there from Paul Steinsson. We got the couple of goals we needed. I'm going to take Benedict off because I don't want him to get sent off, if anything. We are going to put Gunnarsson, the left back, into centre midfield because he can do that quite well, actually. And we're going to put Nace over at the left back. He can play right back. So, you know, if he can play right back, he can play left back. It's just a little bit awkward with the footing, that's all. But he's only going to be there for 15 minutes. And unless someone gets horrendously tired, I'm looking at Christiansen at the moment, but we haven't really got another centre mid to bring on. If someone gets horrendously tired or booked, we'll take them off as well. But Nace has got the ball now to Olsen. We've got 10 minutes left. Can we get another goal? We are up into second in the league, which is good. This Viking area top have played 3 games, 1 or 3. Christiansen now to Nilsson at right back. Can he get the ball into the box? He finds Olsen back post. Couldn't really do much from that angle, but he does get the shot away, and it is over the bar. Olsen's injured. I'm going to keep Christiansen on purely because he's had a good game. Who should we bring on? I might put Marcelo out on the wing for a little bit, just so he can get a full game in. He's had a better game today, but still not been great. And Paul Axon can go up front on his own. It's annoying because I thought Marcelo would get a hefty amount of goals for us this season. But maybe because he's a poacher, maybe he just can't play up front on his own. Maybe he needs a cam behind him or another striker. But we can't afford to bring in another striker at this moment of time, or a good one at least. But that is full time. We've won 2-0. Brilliant. Perfect. Undefeated, so it's not... 4 points is good. It's not perfect result-wise, but we haven't conceded yet. And I'm very pleased. In that second half, we played so much better. Perfect in terms of undefeated and no goals conceded. Not so perfect that we only got the 4 points against 2 promoted sides. But you have to take what you're given, don't you, most of the time. And I'll leave it on this screen for now. Someone got injured, didn't they? Good. Johnson got injured for 4 to 7 weeks. We all got injured for like 4 weeks as well, I think. So, brilliant. Great start. Absolutely great start. But here we go then. That is the league table. Obviously, Vikinger up there. 3 wins out of 3. Smashing it at the moment. We are second on goal difference. And hopefully, we will be first or second when it comes to the end of the season. We are going to play a few more games because we've had quite a lot of games clustered up together. So we'll probably come back for, I don't know, the HK game, maybe HK and IBK, the initials. Let's call them. We'll come back for those games, or maybe Vikinger. If Vikinger are still top of the league and we're doing well, we'll come back for that game. One of these 3 games at least we'll come back for. So we got a hefty chunk of games out the way, and then we can. That's like the halfway point of the season as well. It's a very small season, let's say. But if you did enjoy that, please drop a like on the video. It would mean a hell of a lot to me. Please subscribe as well. Once again, we are closing in on that 200 subscriber. I think at the time of recording this, I'm like 172 or 171, something like that. So if we can get 200 subscribers fairly quickly, that'll be fantastic. But I'm in no rush. But yeah, please like, please subscribe, and I shall see you tomorrow for more Jack on a Journey. Thank you very much for watching.